This is a film about my experience on the Connecting Cultures course organized by Outward Bound Oman in December of 2018. It was a 5-day experience in the Omani desert with 17 other young participants from all over the world. No phones, no distractions in the vast and empty desert. Hope you enjoy. We arrived here at the education center like maybe 1 hour ago, 1.5 hours ago, and we had a little getting to know each other thingy, and yeah, then we had lunch. Really excited. Yeah, like what? It's crazy. And also it's really freaking hot. Very quiet also. We're walking out to the desert to set up a camp where we will stay for 3 or 4 nights. And yeah, it will be really exciting. See you then. So we're soon about to head out to the desert, and this is the bag I will bring with me. I've got some water, very essential. In here, in this top pouch, I have my Finnish flag, some wet wipes and some just hygienic essential things. And in here, like the main compartment, I have all my camera gear on top because that's the most important, of course. And then we have a rain jacket and my hoodie. And that's about it. Then all the other things that we need for the 3 or 4 day hike is in that bag right there. And we'll get them every evening and morning. So, yeah. We're finally starting our desert hike. We're walking to a camp like I don't know how many kilometers away. We have a Greek dude who is the compass man. He is in charge of where we are going, so if we get lost, it's his fault. Like the main task for today, I guess, will be like setting up the first camp just to see how everything goes, and you know, maybe sit around a fire, just start getting to know each other and so on. Really cool.
Yeah, it really doesn't work.
They are cheating. They are taking the car and we have to walk.
You're recording a video?
Yeah. I'm not complaining though, this is...
She's a protester.
We have like half a kilometer left to our campsite destination, whatever.
We'll be there in 7 minutes.
And according to the GPS, we'll be there in 7 minutes.
The weather outside is some 30 degrees, this is your captain speaking.
Yeah.
Thank you for choosing Oman, yeah?
Yep.
Please fasten your seatbelt and enjoy the flight.
Okay, I don't know if we did something wrong or if we're in the right place, but they are coming after us. We're driving our stuff up here. Look at these dunes.
It's seriously amazing, isn't it?
Oh, are we supposed to go down?
No. We're supposed to follow Johan.
I'll continue. Oh man. Alrighty, so we reached the campsite and we will unload the truck, get the tents out and get them set up. That's what I call luck.
The box is there. Night before you're going to bed, you have to close it. And just the food.
So that's our food and water and like our supplies, and we need to cover them up. Alright, we have set up the camp for tonight. Tomorrow it's changing again. I don't know when we are getting up. But yeah, everyone's just chilling on the edge.
Vamos!
Vamos! He's from Greece. And they are from all over the place. Yeah, we're just chilling here on top of the dune. Our camp is down there. And unfortunately we missed the sunset. We want to do a lot more today. And I need to save battery for taking pictures in the night, so yeah. See you tomorrow. Or wait, there's one thing. I need to empty my shoes.
Okay.
Alright, so check
Here
this out.
on National Geographic today,
Yes?
we see how this mammal cleans itself. You see how concentrated it is and it's natural. You see the stylish blue
look.
sock. I zoom in like this.
Yes? And then look.
Look.
It's falling.
But do you care about the sun or the sock?
Yeah. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Everyone has taken down their tents already. The sun has risen quite far up, yeah, up here. And yeah, now we're about to have breakfast. And actually, something exciting. During the night, we got some camels to the camp, so I will show you those later. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna hike after we have eaten. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Good times, good times. Alrighty, time for some breakfast. Smile your own candid camera. There's so much. How's it going, man?
Yes, yes. Do you see his scarf? It's not like this just because it's a simple scarf. It's like, opa, how colonels on army have, you know, here the things.
Yeah.
He has this. It shows all his experience. And
Yeah, what do you think?
thank you very much.
What? Yeah, what?
Wait, what?
We're still at the beginning of our course and we're still trying to get the hang of things and learn about how things are done around here. I hope that you're learning little by little how we should pack our tents and put back the equipment and help out with the breakfast stuff. We could really use your help in all of these activities and we would really appreciate your teamwork all of the time. 1, 2, 3.
When in doubt, the one guy is actually.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Alrighty, we're about to leave. This is my backpack. Yes, perfect. Sun cream, very important.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Can I just give me your lens a bit?
Yeah.
Alright, we're good.
Yes. Holy God. Camels are also getting ready.
Are the camels hiking with us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah?
Cool.
So what's their names, the camels?
Hammam.
Hammam?
Hammam. Yeah, the
حمام؟
ما حمام اخوي مو حمام هو ما يعمل لك انت تعرف
I'm most certainly mispronouncing everything.
I don't. Και να φωνάξω στο Θεό, Παναθάμου, σε αγαπώ, σαν ηρωίνη σε σκληρό ναρκωτικό, σαν το χαμηλό, το ελευθερικό, Παναθά για σένα μας τουρώνει όλη γη.
Guys, I think it's ready.
Yeah. Can you look? Is it recording here?
Yep.
Dope. Okay. Yeah. Friendly. Oh. Oh. Look at this. Holy shit, dude. This is the setup. I've got my camera to get some shots. I just hope that this body has enough energy for me. I shouldn't be that heavy. This is scary. Oh! 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 Oh, my balls! Okay, so we finally arrived at our first break point. We're gonna try some Omani coffee, but before that I want to thank my mate here, him, for carrying me. I kind of feel bad because it's very hot and they walk like a lot and up and down all the time, so I hope it doesn't hurt them.
Arabian coffee.
Yeah.
It's called Omani coffee. It's made out of the beans, water, and cardamom.
Okay.
We boil it together. You can film. We did mine.
Yes.
But in all days, we make the coffee, my friend, out of the date seeds.
Yeah.
And then you make a coffee out. This now it's sand there, but normally we dry it out, we clean it, and we stir it in the fry pan. After that, we grind it. So I'm going to pour a coffee for him.
Okay. It's wonderful. Just like a single piece of infrastructure. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, so first time trying Omani coffee. It smells very special. It's very good. You can really taste the spice in it.
Smoothie then.
Yeah. Alrighty, so the coffee break is done. We continue our hike through the desert. This time I'm on foot, almost like everyone else. And yeah, I think this is a good opportunity to talk a little why we are here on this Connecting Cultures course organized by Outward Bound Oman. We will discuss different topics with each other. It's a good opportunity because most people are from different countries, there are maybe 2 from Oman here, but yeah, 18 young people. So we will get a good intercultural conversation going, or a few ones over the coming days. And yeah, today for instance our topic is values, what we value. So our task is to think about it now while we are hiking, and then we will discuss it later and see what everyone says. I think it will be very interesting to hear what values they have across the world. I think it will be very different between someone like me from Finland and someone for instance from Tunisia. So yeah, really cool. Okay, thank you. Over.
I want to say it. وصلنا يلا يلا جينا جينا يلا يلا
Thank you for choosing Kasandinos Alliance. We wish to see you again.
You're scaring the camels, dude.
It was a very nice experience for the camels. A unique one.
Yeah, very.
I have to clean my hands.
Thank you, mate.
Oh, Malaka.
This is our day camp or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
for a classroom.
This is our outdoors exotic classroom.
Get out the school bags, guys.
Learning is about to take place. And yeah, we're just in the middle of the desert again. Camels are chilling there.
Now we're gonna get kidnapped.
And yeah, really dope. My lips are a little dry.
It's really cold.
Yeah, you get that H2O, man.
Yeah, I get that H2O. Very essential. Stay hydrated.
Drink your water, kids.
Freedom and time. That we are lucky, all of us, we share the fact that we can spend our time however we want and wherever we want. which in this day and age it's pretty obvious, but not for everyone. I mean, there are still countries where people are not free to leave, and also countries where we cannot go into. But for the most part, if I wanted to, I don't know, move to the US, all I have to do is apply for a visa. I will probably get it, and I could just, move and spend 10 years in America, then move to China, and it's something that I really value. The fact that, well, I have time and I have the freedom to do with this time whatever I want.
I think that like the major reason for like different armed conflicts and such is that people from different regions and areas don't understand each other's values. So they think that if I'm a European, then I'm just assuming that everyone else shares my values. When the Western world interferes with, let's say, Africa or Asia or the Middle East, they seem to assume that everyone shares their values. But I think that what's the beauty of this course is that we all like share each other's values, see that they're maybe not so similar, but I think that understanding is like the key.
Obviously, it's everyone knows. I mean, for example, for those of us who live in sort of Western countries, I think obviously we know that we have it good, in the sense that we have freedoms. I think it's often quite difficult to sort of place that in the sense that we know in an abstract way we have quite a good life, but I think until you actually sort of get face to face. I mean, I was chatting to Joe yesterday. It's like, if I want to go work in Lebanon, if I want to go work in the Middle East anyway, I say hi, I'd like to work, to get me a visa easy. If Joe wants to come work in France, wherever, like it's a pain in the arse. Like the passport is like it's such a barrier. I think obviously we know this. Obviously everyone knows it, but like it's quite difficult to say. Even if you know you're lucky, I think it takes on a new meaning once you actually sort of meet people who are sort of experiencing that. And so you come face to face with it, and you see like how big of an issue it is just in everyday lives.
We all have freedom. We're all free in our own way, of course, with our mentally, how we think. But I believe there are barriers that are out of my control. For instance, for me, I'm born Lebanese. I have a Lebanese passport, and a lot of times in my life, I've been limited due to my passport for a job or whatever it is. Due to, fortunately, I do get visas. I do travel a lot. I always have it, and I'm still greater than the rest, and I still look at that, and I'm grateful for that. But the whole idea where sometimes, for instance, for example, my friend, genius. I was talking to someone earlier about him. He studied, he was a mechanical engineer. He studied robotic engineering. Great mind, one of the smartest people I know. He applied for NASA. He got accepted. Then, because he had an Arab passport, he was rejected. And he actually got accepted. So, like, we all have freedom, I believe, but there's always going to be a barrier in some sort. So just be grateful in the moment, realize what you have, because others, no matter what situation, there's always going to be worse. So cheers.
We finished our midday session, talk, whatever. We talked about things such as values, which people in our lives have influenced us or had the most influence, and also what we could do better in everyone's countries, what could be better, and I can't remember. Anyway, now we're having a hike. I think it's like 1.5 hours, so it's gonna be quite good, like hot, tough. And then we have reached the campsite for tonight, and we'll set up the tents and everything. You'll see it.
Brazil yes.
All right, so we faced a kind of big, steep sand dune.
Just run down. Good, I got this one. Yeah, he survived it.
Hamad from Sudan!
Yes!
Hamad from Pakistan! Hamad from Oman!
Oh, someone fell down. Konstantinos! Run! Yes!
So, the sun has set, and we were really slow hiking up here or to our next campsite. Yeah, it's gonna be dark when we arrive there, so I don't think I will film anymore today. This was day 2. Very interesting, very constructive discussions we had. Day 2 over. See you tomorrow. Alright, so we arrived at a Bedouin house. We're having a meal here. It's still the second day after the hike. Feels good. And this is the setup. Hey! Hello! Hello everyone! Yeah! We got some food. There's rice, beans. Well, I don't think this is traditional though. Those are fries.
Amani fried potatoes.
Fries. And then I think it's chicken, and then we got some coleslaw.
I'm not vegetarian.
That's like scoop it with your hands.
They're probably not that interested in a bunch of Western dishes.
Yeah. Get some of those beans, that rice, And just
beans?
beans.
Oh, peas.
They're soon shutting down the light. This is our camp for tonight, and everyone's tents are in a row. Neat, very neat.
What commentary, man? What commentary? Hey!
It's crazy how fast the sun rises here. It's like, you know, you look away for a few seconds and it's already up. We have taken down our tent already.
Racist!
The others are taking down their tents and screaming at each other. Yeah, soon it's breakfast time. You guys enjoying the dessert breakfast?
Good. That's a new Omani dessert. You put bread alone.
It's like very simple but good. It gets the job done.
Bookies.
Yeah. Easy. And of course coffee. We're gonna hike across the valley today. It's gonna be a nice day. So a little funny thing. Every time we need to go and take a leak or a number 2, we have to walk away from the camp and then you have to go like behind the dune. Fun fact! And yeah, now we're packing our camp and about to leave. Oh!
I meant for real.
Yeah, this morning. For those wondering, like if the desert is only dry and, you know, grey, orange, beige. Nope. They actually have bushes here. Would you look at that? And also like trees. But I think they are quite dry too, to be honest. But yeah, we have started our hike. Everyone's happy, in good spirits. We're hiking across the valley today, so a few kilometers to the other side. And it's gonna be dope. Now we're like passing a village here. It's quite a decent sized one. There are goats running in the distance away from us. This is how people live in the desert. Very different from anything that I've seen before.
I don't know what's in it, man. So good.
Do you have any thoughts about this hike or about today or anything in general?
Today's hike is quite easy because we don't have a lot of dunes like yesterday, and they say to us that it's gonna be shorter, so I'm very happy.
Yeah.
And I want to say love to Finnish people.
Cool.
Love you from Tunisia.
Yes.
You are the best. Keep it right.
It's like Mars up here.
Yeah.
All the rocks and orange-ish sand. Really cool. Finally arrived on the first break point. Any general thoughts? Nope.
It's fucking hot.
Yeah, it's fucking hot. That's true.
I'm feeling cold. I want like a hoodie.
Yeah, he wants a hoodie.
It's like I'm feeling like an Eskimo.
Guys, drink your water.
Yes.
Today we have Omani halwa.
Whoa!
So it is special.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. But it's give you energy for walking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That's a compliment for you, isn't it?
It is. What do you think?
If you don't like, no problem.
Call it halva, not halwa.
It's
like
good.
The, but ours it's more stable. This is very liquid.
Should buy them before you go. شغال الحلو.
إذا نشتري تمر نشتري السوق ولا
من السوق نعم. من السوق.
When you have like a
Like it?
Yeah.
Hey! Classic Omani drummer here, you can tell. Local shit, local shit. Yalla! Real shit. Hey! Hey!
Yalla! First aid needed.
It's inside.
Man down, man down.
Have you got something inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need
Where's that?
to be taken.
What is it? Splinter? Huh?
Someone got a little, I don't know, cut in their toe, so we need to stop and fix it.
Χάρωμα τα δυο μου χέρια τα χτυπώ. Λες και είμαι εγώ παιδί, θέλω πάντα να γελώ. Χάρωμα τα δυο μου χέρια τα χτυπώ. Χαροπά τα δυο μου πόδια τα χτυπώ. Χαροπά τα δυο μου πόδια τα χτυπώ. Λες και είμαι εγώ παιδί, πρέπει πάντα να γελώ. Χαροπά τα δυο μου πόδια τα χτυπώ.
Even in the most remote places.
People are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
People leave trash everywhere.
Yeah, there's
We have to fucking clean it.
Lack of respect.
Travel that way across the world to clean it. Even.
It's a traditional hat from Sudan. When you wear it, see it?
Yeah. Good protection.
Good protection from sun.
Also, you can probably hear it's windy. It's really nice because it's very cool. Also, when you're hiking, your shoes will fill up with sand. It's inevitable. Check this out. Finally arrived at the day camp with all the guys. Feels good to sit down, take off the socks.
Siesta time.
Can we sit up, please? Get up, otherwise you'll fall asleep.
So we're talking about why cultural misunderstanding is a thing, why it happens.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, sorry.
Lack of
Yeah, lack of education. Like, I know that it's at least with myself that after like in 2015, like we had a lot of refugees coming to Finland. Before that, I know I was young, but I had my ideas, stereotypes, and misconceptions. I thought that they were really scary and bad people, like violent and stuff like this. But then when actually I got to interact with then young people like 15, 16, 17, 18, even 20, I noticed that they are really like kind and so on. So I think it's just, education kind of, that's my point. Yeah.
Experiencing.
Yeah.
Because people are much easier manipulated when they have poverty, much easier manipulated by governments, medias. When people have covered their basic needs, they can have a critical mind. When they don't have to eat, they will not have a critical mind. It's normal, it's logical. They have other needs, other things to care more.
Hungary is so monocultural.
We never know anything about the Middle East.
Yeah, we only have Hungarians there and no other nations in Hungary. And even though we are in that Eastern European area where the culture is just almost the same and very similar, they don't even know that some of the Hungarians even think that we are unique in every way, because only Hungarians live there and they don't know anything about anyone.
I'm going to look at this, I'm going to look at one perspective, and it's like so many people choose to step away from that. We know it's possible, we know you can do it, but it's like just personal responsibility. People are refusing to take that, and it's like, sure, it's the media, but at the same time, it's very much a choice, I think. So I don't know. I wouldn't say it's entirely the media. Even that's the biggest part. I think it's personal responsibility.
Fear of the unknown. So I would say actually that's the main problem. That since we are little, we are taught about stereotypes and prejudice by our parents or uncles, cousins, whatever, and we hold on to them. We don't need media to give us them. We get them from everywhere. And then stereotypes actually falls any of the other ones on the list, I believe.
I was a participant and I got asked many, shocking questions. So, yeah, I mean, there are a lot of stereotypes that we have about each other. Even now we consider ourselves open-minded and we like to read and we like to get to know people, but it's there.
Yeah, I agree.
People from Tunisia went to fight in Syria, and a lot of them were not poor, were not unemployed. Some of them were doctors, some of them were engineers, and it's all about mentality. Also, for example, we have the Lebanese singer, Father Shaker. who is famous, who had anything in his life, and he joined them. So it's not all about.
But he didn't join ISIS. He joined.
No, he fought in Syria.
Yeah, صح بس مع الأسير. It was a different story. It wasn't.
Okay.
No, still.
It's
I get the concept. I get
really
it's extremism
sorry,
as
guys.
well. It's extremism as well.
So we finished our midday session. Now we'll hike to the final campsite for tonight.
Crazy dude running with the camel.
Yeah!
Are you both chilling? Wait, my back.
They are following. Slow and steady wins the race.
Too gentle.
Soft. Remember the insurance info, okay?
Put your hand in its mouth, shake up and down.
Last session.
I'm not really. I know I'm crying. Transparency is key. So, Taha was saying, I mean, once again, it varies on country. There's some countries where a little more can be done. I imagine in Finland it's probably fairly good, for example. But gang. But like for transparency, so people don't know where their tax money is going. Yeah. People don't know about election results. People don't know about this. People don't know about that. So if you don't know, you have to have faith in things. And in many of these countries where there's no transparency, you can't have faith because you have no idea. You have to listen to what other people tell you. But it's not because you want to. It's because you have no choice. And if you feel like there are no alternatives, there's only one source you can turn to. That's when people get angry, people get radicalized, and so on. And obviously there are many other factors, but it's a contributing one.
It's really windy, aka that means there's a lot of sand and dust blowing. Yeah, I'm gonna put this camera away today. It has been good. We talked about extremism, how to prevent it, how to prevent cultural isolation cultural misunderstanding. Very fascinating. Also, we talked about stereotypes today. Yeah. You can see the moon up there. It's cool.
It's too fucking windy. Sorry.
Yeah, this is like when it's windy, the outfit. When it's windy, you know, you can just put your scarf, cover your face, and then cover your mouth for extra protection.
I'm Libyan, I don't do this white things, so yeah, I'm a desert boy.
Yeah, he's used to it. So, when it's really windy outside, you eat inside of the tent. And we have the usual evening snack, some Omani bread, rice, beef, and then also vegetable sauce and some fries.
20% of Poland?
Yeah. Ah! I like how I'm taking a video and the head popping up suddenly.
Start number 1! Who's inside?
Everyone! Come on! There's more space. Yeah, I can. Hello!
I told you cannot eat
this will be a funny video. Yeah, it was.
I'm the navigator for today. We are going to our coffee break. It's only 1.5 kilometers from here, and I need to go there.
And Mr. Adel, which day is it today?
This is our third. I'm confused. This is our third full day.
We'll start our hike soon.
On the camel?
Yeah.
Camel.
I have a new shirt on today. What? Still wearing the same pants though. But yeah. And we're leaving now. How are you feeling? Third day in the desert.
Nice 3 days, man. Yeah. I really like morning in the desert. It's really amazing. You see the fog there in the valley, and
it's hot. It's really cold in the Mondays.
Guys, are you ready?
Yeah!
Ready?
Yeah!
Let's go!
Yeah!
Yeah! Like people watching this will think that we were just hooligans.
Yeah!
We are. No, of course, nobody wants it. Maybe like
Turkey will never get to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like nobody wants it. Even in Western Europe, even the countries which are like super liberal, super free, whatever, like they're like fuck that shit. And the countries which are like a bit more
right now.
Focus. They are running. They are running. He's walking. They are running. He's walking.
Take a photo.
This is what overthinking looks like. That's not an obstacle. You know, you could run away if you want to.
Even Finland, right? Finland joined 1877. Even when Finland applied, because they weren't one of the original EU states. Even Finland had work to do for several years.
We walk with 3 kilometers per hour in speed. We are about 2.5 kilometers to reach our next destination. We reach it in about 1 hour with this speed.
والزول السوداني ايوه
كسلي وعياني الزول السوداني
ايوه
كسلي وعياني الزول السوداني كسلي وعياني الزول السوداني كسلي وعياني.
Υπήρχες πάντα μέσα στην ψυχή μου, συγκατοικούσαμε μες στο κορμί μου. Υπήρχες πάντα, φτιάχτηκες για μένα, ανήκαμε του κόσμου τα γραμμένα. You're gonna be
This is what happens when you go crazy in the desert.
Oh shit, man. That was intense. That was intense.
It's like, it's really because I was, not even that, just like the weather was like, it's not hugely, no reds, no white, no blue.
It has contains like reddish.
See you in Tunisia! The camels are leaving. Thank you for your service. It was a good time. Good time to be had.
When you go back at the end of the day, before nationalism and before all these borders, we actually all were from the same tribe or from the same background in general. And people don't actually see that point. They see it as like, oh, this person's from this country, he's my enemy, or no, it's not like that. When you actually look at the bigger picture and go back in history, we all actually have common points. It's not just in the Arabs, this is actually in the world. We all derive from the same thing at the end of the day.
And also we talked about strong institutions. Like if there are like problems in your country or wherever you live, if the government is, for instance, not strong enough or doesn't do its thing, what it's supposed to do, other people or things will take its place, right?
Yeah. Yes. And you can also, I guess, you can promote international volunteering programs to go across to different countries and that sort of thing. You can get embedded in a culture and learn about it firsthand. And then you can do sort of things with like local cuisine nights, and you can get people within your own community from different cultures coming together and sharing food and cuisine and that sort of stuff.
Actually, there's take trips to like the embassies of different countries. If you live in a city, say, it's more difficult if you live in like rural areas. But like you could maybe do a trip to the city and then go to museums and whatnot, but also go to the local embassy, or not the local embassy, a different embassy, because they're way better at talking about their own country. And like that, like you said, you went on one and it was amazing.
They're professionals, they know how to say it, the kids will get amazing, they will understand that the country that they talk about, it's not something, they're not terrorists, they're serious people, they have things to present, they have their own history, their own culture, they give you reasons to respect them.
Like that.
الشعب يوما أراد الحياة فلا بد أن يستجيب القدر ولا بد للليل أن ينجلي ولا بد للقيد أن ينكسر.
OMAN
Finally arrived at the center. We have like finished up cleaning all the tents. We are packing. taking showers, feeling clean. You see, look at my beard. This is what 3 or 4 days in the desert does to you.
It's a bad.
So soon we'll head to the city, like in an hour or 2. Before that we will have a quick lunch. Yeah, we'll head to Muscat, that is. And to the souk, to the market. We're gonna explore the market, buy some souvenirs hopefully. And yeah, just have a great time. Have a great last day. Alrighty, finally heading away from the education center, the desert. Gonna go to Muscat, the city. Finally! It's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's gonna be a fun ride. Let's go for it! Last meal. Time to enjoy the last moments.
Here we go, baby. It's chilly.
What's the time, huh? Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it and found it interesting. If you would also like to apply and go on this course, you can do it via the link down below in the description. You can also find more information about this course down there. Also, go and follow Outward Bound OMAN on Facebook in order to know when you should send in your application. Thanks, have a good one!